Yes, sir. Let's see if we can get Sandre in here. What's up? Where is my boy Yaadie? Oh, yes, sir. The one and only Building Beasts. What's good? I got that DRM on deck, supporting all my boys. Now, if only we could get Sandre in here. Let's go to Liam. Got 3 people already. Nice. Bro, I'm so mad that I didn't get to try that, you're wiling. I'm so mad I didn't get to try the, what's it called? The Chick-fil-A Wawa mixture. I'm big mad, but there's always this upcoming weekend. Ah, there we go.
Yo, Guan, G.
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Not much. How is life treating you?
Life is good, man. I can't complain, man. How's life? How is your life going?
Not bad. It's freaking brick, but other than that, can't complain.
I feel you, man. Been a long time since I did one of these lives. Who's on here?
I know Terrence is on here. My man, Building Beasts.
My boy Wilk. What's goody, bro? What's goody? All right, so we're having this fitness talk tonight, yo.
Yeah, man. How's everything been for you, though? You been good?
Yeah, everything's been good, man. I've been working a lot, you know, focusing on my career and stuff and spending time with the family while Guan, Dylan Beast, big up yourself, is in it. But yeah, man, just been working, spending time with the family. Haven't been in the gym as much, you know, but, you know, still got the knowledge and stuff, so I'm here.
I know you're still doing stuff here and there, but how is you're a tech now?
Yeah. So I went to school a while back to be a HVAC tech. So I just been focusing more on that aspect of myself and career-wise as well. So yeah, I just been doing that more now. I'm at this pharmaceutical company and stuff. So you know, it's been good. It's good.
Nice. They got you out in the cold too, or no?
Yeah, sometimes, yo. Like actually today, I had to go on the roof to work on this furnace. It was kind of like, you know, it just broke down and stuff. So I had to figure out what was going on with it and stuff and get it. It's a priority because it's like over this QC lab where they make all the medicines and stuff like that. So got to get that fixed like immediately.
Yeah, I feel you. And then how's the fam and everybody doing? They're all doing okay?
Yes, the family is good. My daughter's in the room right now watching TV. There she is. Hi, princess. Come say hi. Hi. There she is. Yeah, man, everyone's good. You're watching TV?
Hi.
Hi.
You gotta watch Baby Shark in the room, though. Daddy's on the phone, okay? You should come visit me, though.
That's hilarious.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you're good. You're good. All right. Well, we got a decent amount of people, so I guess we can kind of get started. I really wanted to bring you on because, first of all, you're the freaking savage, dude. I've seen some of the stuff, dude. It's crazy. And so I really want to,
like, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. So I kind of wanted to know like what got you on your fitness journey like in the first place. You know what I mean? Because I see like you're a big calisthenics head. I see
Yeah.
you train people in the gym, not just calisthenics, but also like weights and stuff as well. So like what got you started into fitness in the first place, and like how long have you been doing it?
I'd say I've been working. Honestly, all right, let me start. What got me into fitness? What got me into fitness was a horrible reason. I'm gonna say that. But what continued it was a better reason. What got me into fitness, I was dating this girl years ago. I think my junior year, and then she kind of just looked at me and told me I was too skinny. I needed to work out. And then I kind of got into the gym out of like an insecurity, you know what I mean? So I think that's like it for most people. It's usually like an insecurity. You get into the gym, you start to work out, and then you start to fall in love with it. So for me, it was high school. After high school, I had to train in the gym a lot, you know, just lifting a lot of weights. But I kind of just always had this like natural love for calisthenics and just bodyweight movements, you know. I mean, I used to live with Wilkes actually, building these. And I used to power lift with him and Dre, Dorman Beast Dre.
Yeah, yeah.
So we used to have a lot of conversations about, you know, the differences between calisthenics and body, you know, powerlifting and bodybuilding and stuff like that. So it was more so building beasts and Dorman Beast Dre that got me more into weights. They like opened my mind up more to it. But my love was calisthenics. I had to eventually get back to that. You know, it fed my soul. So yeah.
Yeah. It's very interesting to me, especially with your build, because like the first time I met you in person, I'm like, yo, this dude is made to deadlift. Like his arms are mad long, his limbs are mad long, like the leverage.
Very good deadlifter.
Yeah, exactly. Good. I was like, yo, exactly. I was like, dude, he's freaking made to deadlift for sure. So when I saw that you were more so into calisthenics, I thought it was mad interesting because I feel like for someone of your build, it would be even harder for you to do stuff like that.
And
Which
it
makes
was.
stuff,
It actually was.
and it makes
My build
it
made it
more impressive for sure.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, deadlifting was definitely easier for me now. My powerlifting days. Shout out to my boy Wilkes, and yeah, getting into calisthenics with these lanky arms, man, that was definitely hard because it's the shifting of weight and balance. You know what I mean? Especially when you're more like lanky and stuff. You know, longer limbs.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, calisthenics is just right from my heart. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's it. So that pretty much answers my next question. That's like your go-to, like your true love, like for fitness. So you love doing calisthenics stuff over everything else?
Yes. I personally love I love calisthenics way more. It's more, I have this like kind of like a short attention span. And with calisthenics, just the you know, working with my body, I can always come up with just so many ideas of how to work out. Like the ideas are like endless, you know what I mean?
Right.
It also helps me to burn fat a lot faster because my body type, I tend to gain weight around my midsection a lot. So for the fun aspect of it, and also to control my weight, I choose calisthenics. That's my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that one, bro. Like as soon as I start gaining weight, it's all in my stomach and my face and everything, bro. I look crazy.
Yeah. You gotta.
So what are some of your most impressive feats, right? So for me personally, I don't know a whole lot about calisthenics, but when I think calisthenics, I think body weight stuff like pull-ups, push-ups, obviously. But I've always wanted to do a human flag or like muscle ups and stuff like that. So like what are some of the crazy things that you built up to or you've been able to do?
I have to say, I've done 100 push-ups straight once. I lost the video. Some of the videos I lost are things that I've done. Let's see what else. Muscle ups are easy for me. I've actually been able to do muscle ups at a wide grip pull-up stance, close grip and neutral grip and reverse grip. I was able to do muscle ups in all of those forms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going all the way out and coming in and stuff like that. I think I have to say the last most impressive thing for me is my handstands. I'm able to like, you know, walk however long in an handstand and then kind of like just flip myself over and land on my feet and then just keep it going, you know? So yeah, definitely those three things.
Dude, the most muscle ups I've done in a row were 3 really ugly ones.
Yeah.
Push-ups, I've gotten to, I think like 60 to 75 in a row, somewhere in that range, not even close to a hundo.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
but it's funny, my boy Chris Cater's actually in here. He helped me build up to 20 pull-ups straight. When you and Terrence were doing that 20 pull-up challenge, the 20-piece challenge,
Yeah, yeah.
Chris is the one who helped me get to those 20 pull-ups.
Oh, nice. My boy Lebanon Don. You know him as Chris. I call him Lebanon Don. Me and him used to train. Yo, what up, my boy? I see you in the video. Yo, we used to train in the gym after high school. He'll tell you about this, man. We used to go hard. I used to actually deadlift with him. And you know, he blew me out the waters. One time we was having this competition in the gym. And then that's when I called him Lebanon Don. My man pulled like 400 pounds. Mind you, we're in high school, bro. Like, this man just raw savage, deadlift like 400 pounds. I was like, yo, I give up. I quit.
Yeah, exactly. That's all him. He's got it. He won.
It's a different beast, man.
Exactly.
Yo.
That's hilarious. That's pretty dope. So it's very interesting to me, like, you do have that calisthenics background, but you stay lifting with weightlifters to make yourself as well-rounded as possible. That's like really smart. That's a really good idea. All right, so now, like, I'm really excited because I get to pick your brain about like different calisthenics and how to like progress people, right? So obviously you got into working out because you're trying to build muscle. So you personally, how do you program your calisthenics to develop a great overall physique? Because I understand, yeah, you can build a decent chest doing push-ups, you can build a really nice back doing pull-ups, but then when it comes to like your delts and stuff like that, like what goes through your head when you're thinking about, okay, like I want to get jacked, these are the movements I'm going to progress?
If I'm going to be honest with you, bro, if I want to really say get jacked like size, I have to weightlift. With calisthenics, it's the way you build muscle with calisthenics. It's like the muscle gets so dense and you wear it closer to your bones. So they're not gonna, when you do calisthenics, if you're doing strength training and calisthenics, you're doing slow control movements to improve your strength, or you're doing explosive movements to increase your speed and stamina, right? Either way you flip it, 6 or 9, you're just not gonna bulk that much. You're gonna have really good definition. Your strength is gonna be impeccable. Your stamina is gonna be amazing. But if you really want to bulk, I will always suggest using weights. You know what I mean? Because weights just does it better, especially when it comes to the shoulders and the deltoids. You can tell for me, I don't really have big shoulders. You know what I mean? And with this fitness thing, it's personal preference. It's how you look and how you love how you look. You know, so if you want to put guys, you definitely want to pick some weights up. Definitely pick the weights up.
Got you.
Yes.
All right. Well, then what about for strength though? Like, so some of the stuff that I've seen you do, it's 500 pounds, but if it came to like a one-arm pull-up, it's not happening, bro. Like, it's not happening. Hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. You broke up a little bit.
All right, take 2. Let's see if we can do this again. All right.
Again. Yep.
Back at it. Hopefully it saved the other part of the video. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So how would you what's it called? How would you progress for strength? Because again, like, so I'm a dude who deadlifts over 500 pounds, but if I had to do like a one-arm pull-up, like it's not happening at all.
Yeah. So 2 ways, right? And with calisthenics is slow and control move. Well, I'll say 3 ways. I'm sorry. I'll say 3 ways. Slow and control movements. And you can also go back to basics, but at the same time, increasing your body weight. So if you wear a body vest, so like let's say you're 160 pounds and you wear a body vest that's like 20 pounds to 40 pounds, and you go to your basic pull-ups and push-ups, that's obviously going to increase your strength. Another thing is going into full lockout. Full lockout, you know, is going to open up your body to a way. It's hard to explain, but see if I can explain it better this way. Mind-muscle connection.
I got you. Yeah.
Yes, it's feeling out where your muscle is through that full lockout. You know what I mean, and connecting to it and activating that muscle and then activating the next muscle to achieve these moves. You know, like the muscle up or the L sit or one-arm push-up or something like that. It's literally just a mind-muscle connection, and you have to kind of like feel that out. It's more of a genuinely just honestly just have to feel it out. Like I can't explain it no other way than
Trust
that.
me, I know exactly what you're saying. Honestly, the mind muscle connection thing really helped me develop my pull-ups, right? Because I
Yeah,
went through
there you
years
go.
trying to do like a wide grip pull-up, and I was like, oh, this is so difficult. And then I realized it's because I kept on trying to like pull myself up with my arms instead of my back, right? Once I got to that full lockout that you're talking about, and I felt the stretch through my lats, and I was able to drive my elbows down, get that good contraction. Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense to me for sure.
Yes, you explained it way better. There you go. It's that full lockout and
Nah,
mind
bro, both of us
connection.
together, we got it. Both of us
There
together.
you go. Even in a pull-up, a lot of times in bodybuilding, right? And it's not, I'm not going to say it's a wrong or a right way. The difference with pull-ups for bodybuilders and calisthenics people is in calisthenics, you go full lockout, right? And we tend to activate our leg muscles, mainly our glutes, also in a pull-up. So when we're coming down, there's a release motion going on in your glutes. And when we're pulling back up, there's a tension, there's a squeeze going on, and the squeeze from the glutes to the back, and that's what makes it so much easier for us because just through practice, you know, we do it that way. Now with bodybuilding and bodybuilders, you don't go all the way down. You know, you kind of come to where the muscle pinches, if I
Yeah,
should say,
yeah, and
where the
keep it in
muscle
that working
peaks.
range. Yeah.
Exactly within that working range. Calisthenics goes past that working range, and now you're relying more on attendance. So that's the difference. But I wouldn't say wrong or right, but that's the difference in between
Yeah,
the two.
just a different way. I got you.
Yeah.
Um, word. All right. So when I'm such a big like weight like meathead, right? So when I'm talking about if someone comes to me and they're like, yo, like I want to learn how to do a push up or I want to learn how to do a pull up. For me, I tend to shy away from the movement itself to build them up to it, right? So if I have, let's say, a female that can't do a push up and she's like, hey, I want to learn how to do this, generally to help progress her, I'll start
Right.
her off with like dumbbells or something like that. So that way, eventually, she builds up the strength where she can just go straight to it. How would you, like, if you didn't have access to that kind of stuff, like, what kind of goes through your head when you're trying to help someone build up to that? Like, is it like the angles or how would you approach it?
Um, Let me see if I could do a quick demonstration. This is super easy. Show you something, right? I'm gonna set my camera up a little bit real quick. So, thing with push-ups, right? And this is gonna blow your minds. Thing with push-ups, anyone, girls, boys, men, whatever, we always start here, right? And then we try to go down and then come back up. You doing is gonna take away a lot of strength, right? What if you started down here?
Hmm.
Save all that energy and then just push up. Boom, that's one. Now you go back down there, build that energy back up. My whole body's on the ground, truly's touching the floor, and then just go all the way up. So with calisthenics, if I was going to explain to someone to do push-ups, I would go right into it. It's just the proper techniques. The starter techniques is what helps versus going around it. Because if you go around it, let's say, you know, and you're doing dumbbell presses. Again, dumbbell presses, you don't do full lockout with dumbbell presses, right? You have to go to where the muscle pinches, where the muscle peaks. With push-ups, you want to go to a full lockout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that will activate all the muscles in your body, your back, your legs, and everything like that. So it's more
Yeah.
so working on the starter techniques, finding the right starter techniques, and literally approximately anybody can do a push-up, you know?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me. Like I never really thought about it in that way. Like for me, I'm like, okay, either I'll start them with weights and then once they're strong enough, have them do it,
Yeah.
or I would have them hit it from different angles. Like everybody can do a wall push up, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Or I would have them do it like on the knees or something like that. I never thought about having them start from the bottom and then just pressing up. Because
Exactly.
and it's
Yeah.
funny because most people are scared of the descent. Like when they have to control their body, like that's when they start to freak out instead of
That's
just
when you
creating
freak
that.
out. So if you reverse it,
Yeah.
then it changes the effect. And that's the whole mind muscle connection thing with calisthenics. It's approaching the workout a different way, you know, and getting the same result.
Nice. I mean, I guess this next one's kind of more so like your exercise library. But
Mhm.
so, for example, if you want to do a difficult chest movement, instead of doing like 100 like push-ups or something like that, what variations do you tend to do to make it more difficult? Like, are you a huge on the one arm push-ups or something like that?
Um, For me, I would have to say I'm bigger on the variation of the push-ups, like wide grip and close grip, and also neutral grip, because, excuse me, it's my daughter again. But with that, it's like, when you go wide grip, it's like you're hitting your chest muscle from a different angle, and then when you go close grip, you're hitting your chest muscle from a different angle. And also, I think if you control the push-up, if you add weight on, to your back, and you control your push-up and you stay within that peak range, you will still develop a lot of definition in your chest. You know what I mean? It's really about understanding where you want to stay for the tension and for the look you're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Push-ups are always like, to me, push-ups can always be modified to be like benching or like a dumbbell press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like I obviously, like, I know whatever, there are variations and stuff, but like I've never thought about it in that mindset of like, if you change your grip a certain way or you change the angle a certain way, like it is going to hit your chest differently. Most people just think of push-ups push-up, but it's not.
It's really not, yeah. You say all push-ups are for the devil.
Yeah, no, that was not funny. Let me see. So I know, I can't remember what the gym or the studio was, but I know you've spent time working as a personal trainer, but that you're also trying to grow you and your family's business, A Better Gut Feeling. So what was your experience, I guess, like working as a commercial trainer? Well, actually, no, let me switch it up. Working as a commercial trainer versus running your own workouts like outside of the job.
What was my experience?
Yeah, like which one do you like better, or like I don't know, just different thoughts you had on it.
Business ownership more. You still there? Oh, we getting crazy again?
Yeah.
All right, we're good. Yeah. I personally like business ownership more. The thing that I realized that I paid attention to was like my community and my clientele, right? So I more so wanted to help people and bring in views and bring in that client to buy product. So I wouldn't overcharge my clients. Me training clients most of the time was more for commercial. As much as I was helping them, it was more commercial for my business. Right. Because I never really got into fitness to be a personal trainer, based on my skills and my aptitude of fitness. My peers, my friends, and my family say, hey, become a personal trainer. But I've always wanted to get into business ownership. So through helping people with fitness, I was able to transfer that energy into the business, and I prefer business ownership over training clients, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. So for me personally, I've worked at a private studio and then done my own business thing. And the thing that I've noticed about a lot of commercial gym trainers is they either love it or they hate it. And they love it because like a trainer is what they've always wanted to do. Helping people get better is what they've always wanted to do.
Right.
But then the whole, like, what's it called? Like you're saying, like the commercialism of it and the capitalism of it, it's like they pressure sales so much, and they don't necessarily care if you actually help people. They just want you to sell everybody and their mom.
Yes.
And yes, you are going to have to sell a certain amount of clientele, you know what I mean? Like to make a living or to keep your job, either way, owning your own business or being a trainer at a gym. But the reason why I went straight from private studio to running my own business is I don't like having that higher up, like someone constantly breathing down my neck, making sure I do this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then the other thing is like, why would I work really hard to earn somebody else money when I can work really hard and earn my own money,
Exactly. And I've never actually worked for a commercial gym. I'm not gonna lie. I've always worked for myself in personal training. I've gotten kicked out of a lot of gyms in my day, man. A lot, bro.
Yeah.
I've been through all that stuff already. I found a private gym I could work at, and that worked out like amazing last year and stuff. So yeah, man, working for the commercial gyms is annoying because like you said, I don't think they care about the clients and the individuality of that person. Like one thing I paid attention to training my clients was their individual goal. I didn't set a goal for them.
Right.
Because each person has their own goal and their own thing that they're and their own strengths, their own weaknesses. So you to adjust the workout to your specific client.
Yeah. And like I can see your attention to detail and how much you cared like for years, you know what I mean? Because like I first heard about you because of my boy Jalen. He would always come in wearing all like your latest like joggers or hoodies and blah blah
My boy,
blah.
I work with him too.
Yeah, so I started watching your stuff and I was like, yo, like he has a very consistent and large following. And you could see it's not just because, hey, I have a really great product, but you also care way more than everybody else does. And definitely shows.
And that can sometimes be stressful.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
When you care too much, as that's the reason why I'm taking a whole year off of fitness right now, man.
Yeah.
I do some spiritual work, man. Sometimes you don't caring too much can be heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy is the crown, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, dude, because I've been in situations where it's like, so for me personally, I'm the kind of person where I would rather like seriously help you out than make all the money in the world. So there's been times where it's like I've cut people a bunch of deals, but then it's like, okay, well, I have to make a living too. And I'm dedicating hours and hours and hours and hours to all these different people, and I'm not seeing any of the return.
You're not seeing a return. Exactly,
man. So whenever I see other small business owners, I always make sure I support because I know how much time and effort goes into all that stuff, for sure.
Yeah, same here, man. That's one thing I do a lot is spend my money sideways because, you know, with this new revolution that's going on for our peers in opening our own businesses, LLCs, I love it. That's amazing to me. And the more you give, the more you're gonna get back, man. So it's not ever good to be selfish. So I love spending my money sideways with my peers. Yeah.
Word. So what got you into doing Better Gut Feeling in the first place? And like why did you decide to sell CMOS?
So funny story, right? Actually it was my wife's idea. You know, I think 2 years ago I was already doing the clothing brand, Yaadie X Africana. So I was doing a clothing line and then I got out of that. But my wife had this idea of always selling herbs, and she was more the health conscious person and like way more healthier than I am. But she was a more healthier person between us, and she wanted to open this business. And you know, when I looked at the numbers, I was like, this is more lucrative than selling shirts and stuff. But so I definitely wanted to support her 100% in the CMOS business. So it was her idea. We worked together on it. I reached out to, you know, my people in Jamaica who were I need to reach out to and get the products. And here we are now, you know. So it was actually, yeah, it was her idea.
Nice.
Yes.
It's funny because it's usually like the wife or the girlfriend that tells you what to do, and it's like you should have listened to him the whole time. Yo,
precisely, my friend.
I got to be straight with you, right? So my fiance told me about CMOS a while back, right? She's like, you got to hop on this, like it's good for you, this and that. And I was like, I'm not really feeling it, blah, blah, blah. And then you guys came out with yours, and it had like, I think it's the mango pineapple flavor.
Right.
Oh, this slaps, this goes hard, it's good for you, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I told you months ago about this. Been on it the whole time.
I told you.
Right, she was big mad.
That's one thing they never forget to do is hit you with that I told you so. Like,
yeah.
You always got to get that. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. I'm going to relay that message to my wife. Like, she loves she reading those compliments on the website and the comments about the CMOS. You know, we worked really hard on it. We actually found the secret way of making it taste good naturally.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, we're very proud of the product right now. We're kind of like, you know, taking a little break, take care of things, and we'll be back. And I think that's the beauty of having your own thing is you don't have to, you know, force yourself when you don't want to.
Right.
You know, especially with, and also, you know, having multiple streams of income when sometimes you don't want to really push one thing as much. You can take a step back, not say let it die, but you can take a step back and then create that slingshot effect and then just keep going forward, you know?
Yeah, that way you never have that burnout, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you. So for everybody watching, you need to buy the CMOS right now.
I got feeling calm.
Yes. Mango pineapple slaps. Blueberry slaps. Strawberry also slaps. All the flavors are really, really good, but those are definitely the best. Love them.
Here we go. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the shout out. And you guys can definitely still order online right now. We're still fulfilling orders. And yes.
So for those watching, can you kind of fill us in, like, because not everybody really knows about CMOS. Can you kind of fill us in on like some of the benefits or like why they should buy the product?
Yes. So CMOS, right, is CMOS is this herb that grows on the coast of most beaches, right? And with that, seawater dissolves the rocks in the ocean and dissolve it really fast because it's a solvent. And when it's dissolved, all those minerals and nutrients gets absorbed by the plant, the sea moss. So sea plants just have a lot more nutrients, tend to have a lot more nutrients than the plants on land. Sea moss is good for stamina building. It's good for boosting your immune system. And it's also good for mental focus. It clears mucus from the body. You know, if you have excess mucus in your body, that can harbor bacteria and viruses. Guys, you know what's going on right now in the time. So CMOS will have to clear all of that out and boost your immune system and also give you a good stamina boost. Extra packs of nutrients. The texture itself is good for your digestive tract, if you know what I'm saying. It's not a diuretic where it's gonna make you go to the bathroom a lot. Alex is proof of that, he can tell you that. But it does regulate your bowel movements. So you will go to the bathroom better, if that makes sense. Right. So those are the things that CMOS is good for. And then also, you know, better gut feeling, we add, you know, mango, pineapples, blueberries. Blueberries is super fruit. So you're talking about packing on nutrients on top of the minerals to make it, you know, pack even a bigger punch. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
And I like, again, like at first, like when I said, like my fiance was talking about it, I'm like, yeah, I mean, everybody always.
Congrats again, by the way. I keep hearing you throw that out there. Yo, let it be known, bro. Let it be known.
I got you.
Beyonce, I love that.
Yo, all right. So sidetrack for 1 second. My fiance and I are big supporters of Big State, Chris Staten. Tell me why. He hits up my DMs, right? And he asked if we got married yet. I said, no, not yet. He said, oh, I want to invite to the wedding. I'm like, how are you going to invite yourself, dude?
No. Make sure he sings. Make sure he pop out and sing you guys a song. That would be dope. That would be dope. Make sure I get my invite too, bro.
I got you.
All right?
You already know.
Especially if you guys do like a, you know, because I know there's private weddings. Like I had a private one, small, got it out the way. But if you're doing something, you know, a little public or whatever, holla at you, boy. Yo, we'll be there.
Well, see, so here's the thing, right? Like, we're both in agreement that, like, the ceremony itself doesn't have to be big. Keep it short and sweet. But her family is massive, bro. And, like, on her dad's side, it's all Jamaican. So everybody, it's all about the reception. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, if I had a bigger, like, Jamaican family group over here, because it's only my siblings that's here. But if it was like, you know, like your fiance, definitely with Jamaicans, you got to have a party, bro.
Yeah.
That reception got to be lit.
For sure. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Because every time I turn around, she's like, oh, that's my cousin. Oh, that's my cousin. Different places, the store, the gym, wherever I go. My cousin, I'm like, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah.
Watching it everywhere.
Yeah.
You guys make a beautiful couple, man. I love seeing you guys together.
I appreciate that. You as well, bro. And your daughter is adorable.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, again, like, when I first heard about CMOS, not that I thought it was, like, a scam per se, but, like, everybody always says this is the next big thing. You have to hop on this. Like,
yeah, people tend to do that.
Blah, blah, blah. But, like, after actually being on it, I definitely swear by it. Like, I haven't been sick in over a year.
Nice.
Yeah, because I always make sure I take good care of myself and making sure I get that immunity boost, so.
And that's I get it too. We're being skeptical because even now, that's the thing. You know, once something starts off good, we tend to make it go bad sometimes. Like with CMOS, you have a lot of people with farm raised soup. Hold on, baby. Hold on, princess. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, but I was trying to say was nowadays, a lot of people are buying farm-raised sea moss. You know what I mean? And then they take a lot of salt and they throw it on there, wrap it up, and some strings to kind of make it, try to imitate the ocean, you know. And those are things that you have to be wary of. So whenever just in any market, anything that just becomes too popularized, you just want to be wary of that, and then stick to the people that you know care about the product. You know, obviously, better gut feeling, we care. We stress that. We stress that to make sure it's organic. So, you know, people be aware of those farmer sea moss. You don't want to eat that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So tell me a little more about yourself. What are your personal fitness goals, or like your business goals for 2022? You thinking about getting back into more calisthenics, or you still kind of like taking that time to get your mind right?
I'm still taking my time to get my mind right. Actually, right now, I don't think I want to set a fitness goal, but I did tell my wife the other day, if I come back online, I got to be able to do some flips. I think, to be completely honest, that will be the next evolutionary step in my fitness, is to learn how to do like some flips, some cross-legged flips, or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Back flips. Yeah. So that's what I would work towards, to learn how to do some flips and just take, you know, Yaadie Fit to a whole new level, aesthetically, talent-wise, all of that. So, you know, right now I'm definitely not pressuring myself, because I want to still spiritually grow. And as I'm doing it, I feel myself actually physically getting stronger. 9 months since I worked, but I still feel my stronger, you know. So yeah, that's my fitness goal. For, if I would say I had one, it would be to learn how to do some flips, you know, into a bracket of things.
Yeah, and then what about for the business? Are you guys thinking about expanding? Are you thinking about revamping things? Or are you just going to keep it how it is? Because you guys are doing really well so far.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Definitely, we're thinking about rebranding and aiming higher than where we were before, because 2020. What, last year was 2021? Damn, yes.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, it's so easy. Weird. Yo. 2020, we set a goal that we wanted to get into stores for 2021. So, you know, going forward, we want to get into hopefully get into bigger stores, man. You know, supermarkets even. You know, take it to that level. So that's kind of where we're pushing for. You know, yeah.
Nice. So, I mean, we covered a bunch of topics. I really appreciate you sharing your knowledge with calisthenics, with business and everything so far. Do you have any other advice that you would give to people, whether it be fitness advice if they're just getting started or having a hard time with it, and then also business advice as well?
Fitness advice. Thanks for having me, by the way, too. But advice, I would have to say, let it be. Take your time. Ladies, don't use the woman photo that's fit or got a BBL as your screen and say, oh, I want a body. No body goals. Ladies, no more body goals. You are your own body goals. Let your workout be personal. Don't overtrain yourself. Train smart, not hard. Work out smarter, not harder. Like, you could do less, more. The more is the food. You change the food up, you will see better results faster. Business advice, I would say, check yourself. Be real. You know, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with business ownership. Either way, they both bring in money, and we're all looking for happiness. So don't follow the trend. Don't look at your friend and be like, oh, because I see my friend starting a business, I just want to start a business just because, you know, because some of these business ideas are getting whack. Be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
You see me? I'm a Jamaican. I have to be real sometimes. You know, be honest with yourself. Love yourself. Don't follow people. Follow yourself. So if business is not for you, don't chase it. It's okay. Go get a job. Go work on your career. Work on yourself. You know what I mean? Just be real when it comes to that, because business ownership is hard. You go from, say you were working your 9 to 5. You go from working 9 to 5 to working 24/7. It's not easy. And that's not me trying to discourage anyone. It's just being real. Be real with yourself. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Especially, what's the saying? They say if you're a business owner, you go from working a 9 to 5 to a 5 to 9. But it's like you're saying, it's always 24 hours, always
24 hours. You're on it. You're going to sleep. You're just thinking. You're waking up. You work. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think people realize just how much goes into everything. I didn't realize how much I was going to have to work through all this stuff. Like, when it comes to programming everything for the clients, or hosting an event, or making the video content for it. And then, like, So for me, I make the music for all the videos that I do. Like I'm the one who makes make the beats
Okay.
for everything. That way, like if someone, what's it called? Like I've had, and it's funny because it's like I own the music, but I've had a video, they take out the sound because it's under copyright.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. But there's like so much that goes into all this stuff that people don't even realize. So definitely be real with yourself before taking that leap.
Yeah, definitely, man. And it's like that copyright thing is annoying. When I started out, they weren't really hitting us with the copyright, so I was able to like use certain songs and stuff. But now you really can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, you saw it for yourself firsthand. Just business ownership, starting off, getting everything organized, content creation. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Well, I appreciate your time, sir. Do you have any questions for me? Does anybody else have any questions? You guys could drop some stuff down. But yeah, you got any questions for me?
What's new for you this year, man? What are you looking to do?
So I definitely want to host more events, have more vendors come. Again, thank you for coming to my squat competition. I really appreciated that.
That was dope.
Yeah, I appreciate that, dude. Oh, really quick. So another throwback story. Me and my boy Ben would always talk about whatever, having our own gym, this and that. One of the things that we talked about was starting up a Jersey Club Zumba class. And
that would be fire.
Right. So big brained idea. But the funniest part was I saw something that you posted like a couple months later, and you were talking about like a Jersey Club Zumba class. I was like, yo, we got to copyright this, bro. Like we got to.
Hey, listen, man, listen. I'm going to say this right now. If you do a Jersey Club Zumba class, make sure I get the Caribbean, the Afrobeat section, all right? Let me write that section of the class, all right?
I got you.
I used to love group sessions. Group sessions are dope.
Yeah.
It's so dope. Oh, my gosh, man. Because the energy of everybody in the spot. Honestly, love group sessions. You should do group sessions.
I was thinking about that, bro, but what turned me off of group sessions is when I worked over in Hopewell, because we had a class. It was of 8 middle-aged ladies, and there's always someone that's going stupid hard, and then there's always someone who's trying not to snap herself up. So for me, I'm trying to help all these different women, whatever, figure out the different exercises, and it's like, okay, well, she needs more attention than this, and she's about to hurt herself, and blah blah blah. And for me, I can't focus on so many different things at the same time.
If you change your demographics, then it'll work. If you got to see who you're working with. Like you said, if you're working with older ladies or middle-aged women, you make the workouts a little nicer, calmer. But if you got like your peers who are like in their 20s, man, what? They should be high and ready to party. So, yeah, it depends on who you're training that group. You can set the age limit too.
And that's what I kind of talked to Terrence a little bit about that as well, because I was talking to him about when I was stressing over like the price increase, and he was like, you really got to find like your niche for everything, like find what you're really good at and can do for the rest of your life. And I'm like, oh, I love doing one-on-one stuff so I can give you my full attention, and there's no wait time, there's no nothing, you have to, don't stress about anything, it's just you and me, and I love getting people strong. So it's worked out very well for.
Find your niche, man, and then you set your price based on that. You create a whole package around that one-on-one session, so you're getting paid the right amount of money for that. You make it work. Wow.
Definitely.
So they strange about paying what they need to pay.
Yeah, but I would say other business goals I have is just to expand my presence on social media. That's why I'm creating all this content, and I'm doing all these interviews with all these different people. And it's cool because it's like, I love talking to people like you and picking your brain, because you've been doing this thing for a while and you know exactly what you're talking about. For me, I'm kind of just like, I'm just like starting out, you know what I mean? So I want to get everybody's names out there. I want to bring as much value to my product as possible. And I know talking to all the different like people who have a specialized area, like it's gonna help everybody grow.
Yeah, I respect it, man. I respect you, bro. Like what you're doing right now, you're doing one of the techniques that I when I first started out in 2015. I would reach out to pretty much all the OGs in the game and ask them questions and work with, shoot with them, record with them, train with them, everything like that. So you're going about it the right way, and I see you, bro. Very impressed.
Appreciate it.
impressed, my friend. So keep it going. Don't stop, bro. I love seeing a new generation like go hard at the things that they love. You know what I mean? And you made a huge turnaround, especially with your presentation, deep, you know, and strength gain as well, bro. The way you grew in terms of your strength was very is impressive. So just keep it up, keep it going. You know what I mean? I'm proud of you. Keep it going, for real. I'm proud of you.
That, bro.
Even Jalen, I see him. I'm proud of him too, man. I love seeing y'all work, for real.
Yeah, dude, I love lifting with Jalen, man, because it's always a good, friendly competition. You know what I mean? Especially because he's bigger than me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't care if he's bigger than me, bro. Like, I'm going to be stronger than him. I'm care.
Pulling up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And there's definitely been times where, not like hurt or not in trouble, but the soreness the next day because we were going so hard and we refused to let the other person win.
Yeah.
Bro, we've been fried for like days. It was crazy.
I like that. That's like that Naruto Sasuke rival. Like,
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
better than you. You know you not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, bro. Alrighty, sir. Well, again, I truly, truly appreciate you for your time. Hopefully, it saved the other clip, but if not, we might have to have another one of these, talk more about calisthenics and stuff like that.
I'm down for that, man. Thank you for having me. Truly appreciate it. It's been a while. I kind of went public and talked anything. So thanks for the opportunity. And we should connect in the future.
Yeah.
We should work out and record together. You know what I mean? That actually
definitely. I'm trying to do more stuff in the spring. What's it called? Because I'm gonna take a break from powerlifting because my joints are kind of beat up. I want to focus more on bodybuilding, expanding my horizons. So I'll definitely hit you up for some workouts. If you're available, I plan on hosting a deadlift competition August 9th. So
yeah, I should.
I'm sorry, not August 9th, April 9th. It's gonna be like a week or two before what's it called, Easter or something like that.
Right.
So I'll hit you up. We could get something figured out. Possibly have you be a vendor again. Or
I might compete this time.
I was gonna say if you want to compete, bro.
It's been a while since I picked up some weights, bro. I might deadlift, man. I might come through, yo.
Yeah,
I 405, yo. Holla at me.
But if you compete, you got to bring the whole squad. You got to bring you, Building Beast, the Dormant Beast. You got to bring everybody.
Ah, word. That would be so epic, bro. Yo, I'm down, son. Just remind me. Make the flyer. We in there.
Yeah. I got you. All right, sir. Again, thank you for everything. Enjoy your night. Tell the wife I said hello. Tell the daughter I said hello. And I will probably talk to you again sometime soon.
All right, thank you, man. Have a good night to you too, brother.
All right, bro. I'll see you.
Fiance, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.